I think that overwhelm a lot comes from like competing priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to do all of it. I had a coaching client the other day where it was like, I want a retreat, I want a book, I want workshops, I want a signature talk, I want a podcast, I want all this stuff. And great, you can have all
All
of
of
it.
it.
But which one are we starting with? And I just coached her to like put three
Pick
columns
one.
on a piece of
Yeah.
paper, write 2026 on the top of one, 2027 on the top of one, 2028 on the top of the other one. And I was like, what is time bound? What needs, oh, well, this conference is time bound. Great. Put that on 2026.
Right.
Then you're like, well, and what's the next thing you actually want to do? Well, I can't do the community until I write the book, or I can't write the book until I have the community or whatever. Great, put the community on the end of 2026 going into 2027. So like,
Right.
calm down. And we all been there. Calm
Yep.
down and just kind
Yep.
of decide that you can do all of it. It's just not all going to happen at once. My sister says you can have anything you want, but you can't have everything you want.
I always say you can have it all, but you can't have it all today.
Yeah,
It's like
very good.
there's other days in the month and in the year that you're going to be doing that. So that's so true too. That feeling of like, um, yeah. One of the ways I broke that habit of overwhelm was I used to keep. Well, I still have like my pieces of paper, my scrap paper. So like I cut a piece of paper in half or into quarters when I throw something away. I use that as notes. But I used to make these like really long to-do lists by hand, and
They're so
it
satisfying to strike through the
right.
item.
And I actually had a business coach who was like, I want you to take that piece of paper, that quarter sheet paper and I can see you scribbling on it. She's like, I want you to make it this big. Like she was like making me make it smaller and smaller to really just add only what can fit on that page for that day. And
That's smart.
now I'm digital, so people thinking like, well, she's really got her little note papers. But I mean, I do handwrite some stuff, but I have a task management list, and even that, I'm just like sometimes I'll put something on a date just because it's like a random date, and I'll be like, oh yeah, Angela, you're going to do all 50 of these things today. But I now it doesn't stress me out. I'm not like I didn't get to my list. It's like, well, these things are all kind of part of the same project, and we're doing that tomorrow. So today we're doing this. But it
So,
was really funny when she was like, I want you to use the smallest piece of paper you have. I want you to use a Post-it, and only what you give. And I was like, I gotta squeeze it in. But then I
I
was
mean, that's
realizing
really
I'm
good
not.
coaching.
It was like, yeah, because
That's
I
really
was
good.
bound by the list. If it didn't go on the list, it didn't happen. If I didn't have my list with me, if I left my list somewhere, it was like I was so like insane with my list. And then I realized
It's
I'm
my
just
calendar.
yeah,
I
it's
live and
just
die by the calendar.
I
Another
do it.
thing that's to your list
Mhm.
that Jill actually coached me on was because I just had ideas all the time. Like I'm just an idea factory
You
all the time.
are. It's
So
amazing.
she had me create an Asana board. We just called it the greenhouse. And the greenhouse is only for ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to be executed. So sometimes it's about just like capturing them
Mm-hmm.
so you're not holding them in your brain anymore,
Yeah.
putting them in the greenhouse, chill out. So they're at least somewhere. They're on a piece of paper. You don't have to hold all that chaos in your head.
Yeah.
That is can be really contribute to overwhelm. So you're just giving it a home. And then when you're like, you know what, let me just take a stroll through the greenhouse. Actually, what is it that I want to? Great, put that on 2027.
I love that you
Or
call it a greenhouse too, because it's so positive.
it's what it feels like. You're planting your little sprouts, your little seeds of an idea, just kind of
Yeah.
letting them have sun, watering them every once in a while, seeing what grows, seeing what doesn't grow,
Yeah.
keeping
Beautiful.
yourself from feeling like I have to plant every tree, harvest every season, do everything. You have your own seasons.